Today's lesson is on science and the topic is lenses and vision. So last class we learned about reflection, diffraction, the difference between the two, and visual spectrum. And I already see some of you turning in their homework and I looked at their answers. But since most of you understood the difference between the two and successfully identified the pictures on the worksheet, which is awesome. So now let's move on to our new topic, which is lens. So here I took a photo of our textbook and I'm going to read it through for you. Vision and lenses. Perhaps you have gone to an optometrist, a person who examines eyes. He may have said you have 20/20 or normal vision. That means you can see at 20 feet what most people can see at the distance. So I'm going to explain you what 20/20 is. So let's say there is a person standing 20 feet away from a sign. And this person can see whatever is on the sign clearly from 20 feet away. And it's very normal because anybody else would see it from 20 feet away. That's 20/20. So the number in front is your vision and number at the back represents what would normal people see. Then what if it's 100 and 20? That means you can't, so there is a sign. It's not moving, and normal people would see it from 20 feet away. That's this number. However, for you, it's different because you can see the same sign 100 meters away. So let's compare. Let's say this is person A and this is person B. Who has a better vision? Obviously, it's person B because this person can see, this person can still read the sign from a farther distance. So that's what I mean by 20/20. So number in front represents your vision and number at the back represents what would normal people see. So higher the number, the better for the front number. Let's move on. The lens of the eye reflects light. In normal vision, the lens focuses the image clearly on the retina. If the image is not focused in the right place, the person cannot see well. So I'm going to come back to this diagram, so let's read along. The eyeball of a nearsighted person is too long. This causes the lens to focus the image in the wrong place. Nearsighted, wrong place. The image is focused in front of the retina. A nearsighted person can see objects that are near. Objects that are far away are out of focus. They look fuzzy. A person is farsighted if an image forms behind the retina. This can happen because the eyeball is too short or because the lens is too thick. A thick lens changes where the lens focuses objects. Often, as a person gets older, the lens becomes thicker. A person who is farsighted can see things far away, however, he has trouble seeing things that are close. So let's talk about nearsighted first. So why do we have nearsighted person? It's because the eyeball is too long. or the lens is too let me see where it is. Yes. Okay, too thin, or the lens is too thin. It's not written on here, but I'm going to explain to you using the diagram here. So when you look at the very top eyeball, this is the normal eyeball. This is the right size, and retina is hitting the right spot. Yes. However, nearsighted is different because when you look at the size of the eyeball, we can see that it's slightly bigger than the one above. So because of the size, the focus point has moved, and it's no longer touching the retina. And this we call it nearsighted because people with nearsighted can only see things that are close. Then what about farsighted? So people with farsighted can see image from a farther distance. It's because the eyeball is too short or the lens is too thick. And what will happen? So let's look at the diagram here. Farsighted person, when you look at the size of the eyeball, you can see that it's slightly smaller than the normal one. And because of that, it has different focus point, which is behind the retina. And people with farsighted, they can see things that are far away, but can't see things that are very close. Let's move on to the next page. Some lenses are concave or thinner in the middle than at the edges. So concave lens looks like this. This is concave. It has thinner middle than the edges. A concave lens bends light outward. This lens helps nearsighted people see things at a distance. Other lenses are convex or thicker in the middle than at the edges. So let's look at convex lens. And here's the example. Convex lens has thicker middle than the edges. A convex lens bends the light inward. This lens helps people who are farsighted see close objects. The lens in your eye is a convex lens. So, last week I assigned you a homework about the parts of the eye, and we all know that this part over here is lens. And for our eyes, we use a convex lens. It bends light inward to focus on your retina. Man-made tools that magnify objects are made with convex lenses. Other tools such as telescope may use a combination of concave and convex lenses. Vision problems exist because sin is in the world. This is one reason why it is important to study the eye. People can use their God-given abilities to help correct vision problems. When Christian optometrists and opticians, people who make eyeglasses, use their knowledge to help their patients, they can bring glory to God. Okay, so let's go back to the lenses. What does it mean by bend outward? So let's look at concave lens. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you can see it better. Hold on. Yes. So when you look at this part, we can see that the light is going outward. Do you see it? How the ray is pointing outward? Whereas when we look at the convex lens, the ray is going inward. And that's the main difference between concave lens and convex lens. And our eye, the lens in our eye is convex lens, so that it's actually pinpointing one spot, which is retina. And yes, so that's it for our lesson for today. And you're going to complete 2 homework for this lesson. Okay, then let's quickly look at the homework. Let's start from here because this says this is number 1. White light is made up of so number 1 through 4 is true and false questions. If you think this is true, then you can just write down T here. If you think this is wrong or false, then I want you to correct the sentence. So white light is made up of only one color. Is that true, 4th graders? And number 2, the colors we see are the colors that reflect from the objects around us. Please remember the previous lesson, and do you remember the bouncing of the light? What does that tell you? And number 3, all the colors they make of light are called a light spectrum. Light spectrum. Is it really light spectrum, or is it called something different? Number 4, eyeglasses, microscopes, magnifying glasses, and telescopes all use a lens. This is our main topic, right? So number 5 through 10 is fill in the blank. There's no word bank, but I'm pretty sure you can do it because it's fairly easy. Number 5, the bouncing of light off an object is it a reflection or refraction? And when light shines on an object, the object soaks in. So what's another word for soak in? It starts with A. And let's look at number 9. Lenses that bend light outward are called. So this is what we learned today. So when you look at here, which one is bending outward? Is it concave lens or is it convex lens? And the next question is asking the opposite. Which one is bending inward? Okay, and when we look at the second page, I want you to identify the lens by looking at their shape. So which one is concave and which one is convex? Which one is bending outward and which one is bending inward? Okay. And normal vision. So today we talked about 3 different types of vision, which is one is normal and nearsighted and farsighted. So normal vision has something vision. So when you look at the textbook once again, here. So we say normal vision has 20/20. What does that tell you? I explained to you 20/20. So the front number and the back number are the same. That means your vision and the normal people vision are the same. And focuses light to form an image. The retina. What about nearsighted? Can I see things that are? Because it's nearsighted, they can see things close, but then they cannot see things that are far away. Is corrected with what kind of lens? Convex lens, concave lens, and farsighted. They cannot see things that are far away or close by. I want you to think about that, and that's pretty much it for your homework. So once again, 4th graders, if you have any question or if you are having trouble understanding the lesson, please let me know. I will try my best to help you out. And all the textbook and question and homework are available on our class website. Then happy studying, boys and girls. Bye-bye.